Okay, and we're recording. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the Stanley Parable. We're nearing the end, I realized. I didn't have my timer ready. Excuse me. These always go long anyways. I never hit the end of an ending at a clean point. Oh. Is that where we left off? Yeah, that's where we left off. Okay. This time we're gonna go through the blue door. That'll be a thing. And I, once again, like the Portal 2 video I uploaded yesterday, did not come up with something to talk about before starting the video. That was an intelligent move. Real wise, dingus. But hey, that's fine. I can just spitball about all sorts of things. I'm thinking once the Stanley Parable ends, because this is what's gonna end before Portal 2. I'm, as I just said at the beginning of this video, nearing the end of this. I don't know what I'm gonna record next. I'm gonna see if maybe since Portal 2 has started working again out of seemingly nowhere, if maybe also Minecraft is working again and OBS was just being finicky that day. I don't know. And if it is, then I'll start up Bed Wars as a series again, and we'll have that. And then, sorry if my mic quality dropped a little there, I bumped my headphones. Yeah, okay, let me get unplugged. We'll have Bed Wars as a more permanent series, and then my secondary series, once Portal ends, will just be, whatever series I have on the channel that isn't permanent, something that, has a finite ending to it at some point. Okay, yeah.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
So we're gonna go
Stanley
to the
decided to go to the meeting room.
ending,
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This is that ending. Usually get two
When
endings
Stanley
an
came to a
episode,
set of
but
two open, this was not the correct way to the meeting
know
room,
how it'll
and
turn out
Stanley
with
knew it
these ones
perfectly
seem to
well.
fast.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge
It's
first,
that
just to
ending.
admire it.
Then,
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. But
yeah, we're
eager to
definitely
get back to
reaching the
business,
end here.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
There's one blue door, two, three.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all
One
this
of them are
time.
fairly fast.
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yeah,
Why,
I don't
know
trust
how to
this
convince you of
narrator.
this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me
Oh, I know
prove
it's
that I'm
red
on
door. I
your
went through the
side.
blue door last
Give me
time.
a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Right, it would've
Oh,
opened
thank
with
God
me.
you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have
I'm
wanted
just
you to
gonna
be
kinda
happy
get
all this
this ending
time?
over
The
with
problem
as
is all
fast as
these
possible.
choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
Yeah.
And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to stop. I am here out of an obligation to my viewers. Namely, one viewer, but
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? No, wait. Where are you going? Oh, no. Stay
this
away from
ending's
those
kind of
stairs.
dark.
If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
I don't like this
Please,
one.
no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
We have to do this
No!
3 times.
No. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this? Stanley? My God.
Oh,
Is
wow.
this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Oh, it's 4
Maybe
times.
you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours. Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Yeah, that was a sucky ending. Next one isn't. Actually, wait, did I count that
All
ending?
of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Is there something?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it
So
perfectly
there's-
well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee
there's
lounge
five, if I
first,
counted correctly.
just to admire it.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, I counted that one. Okay.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh, I did it. You're not supposed to be able to do this. What am I standing on right now? I don't actually know.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Puppy whined in its sleep. Yeah.
All of his
So now we're down
co-workers
to
were
4
gone.
endings.
What could it mean?
This next one's
Stanley
a bit
decided to
more
go to the meeting room.
honest,
Perhaps he had
so
simply missed a
the
memo.
video's probably gonna end after this. Then the last few endings, we don't
When
even
Stanley
come
came
into
to a set of 2 open
doors
this was
and
not the
entering
correct
one
way
on
to the
right.
meeting room, and Stanley knew it
We already got
perfectly
all the
well.
endings to the
Perhaps
left.
he wanted
That
to stop by the
earlier
employee lounge
episodes.
first, just to
There's
admire
gonna be
it.
a lot of new narration, which means
The lounge
all
was
the time
sublime,
I need to
a
not
work
do
of art.
commentary, which
But
is
eager to get back
great
to
for me,
business,
'cause I'm
Stanley took the
not great at this
first open door on
commentary
his
thing.
left.
But yeah,
And so he detoured through the
Even
maintenance section,
here,
walked straight ahead to the
before,
opposite
but
door, and got
now
back
we're
on
gonna be
track.
getting new narration. Wait, theoretically, there's like a space there. We should be able to drop down there. That'd be fun. Wonder what all more endings and where they'll add in the expansion to
But
this that
Stanley
they're
didn't
making.
want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
I don't feel so good. I'm a bit
Now,
nauseous.
let's see, we went down, right, left,
Indigestion.
down, left,
So
right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
It's the monitor room.
No,
Y'all remember this place, right? We went here
no, this
all
isn't right
twice.
at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
It's not a spoiler.
Okay.
We've been
We just have to
seen
get back
this.
to, who am I kidding?
601.
It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, We'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
Okay, and so begins this ending. You thought it was over, didn't you?
All of his
Probably not.
co-workers were gone. What could it
I
mean?
doubt there's anyone who hasn't
Stanley decided to
seen
go to
play
the
through
meeting
this
room.
game
Perhaps he
before.
had simply missed a memo.
Oh, look, it's the two open doors.
When
Uh-oh.
Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Never knew that that plant made noise that way. Yeah, this isn't going anywhere. Eventually, this will just loop back in on the starting room. Hold on, did I walk through? I walked through the chair here. The chair isn't solid. Funny.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not? All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It's supposed to be an Easter egg or thing if you click on door 435 times. But I guess it can't be triggered during this sequence. Interesting.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
This is definitely a great plan. Can't be wasting power.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
We did it.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Now comes the adventure line, I believe. Yeah, hey,
All right,
adventure
I've got
line.
a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that? You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood. Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
Timer.
Stanley, this
Yeah, I kinda
fern
figured
will
this
be
would be the
very
last ending
important later in the
get.
story. Make
Next
sure you
episode's just
study
sort
it
of gonna
closely
be house
and
cleaning.
remember it carefully.
Three very
You
quick
won't want to miss
endings. I doubt
anything.
it'll be even 15 minutes. Studying the fern, studying the fern. It's not actually important. I'm just making content. No narration at the moment. Oh, hey,
Wait, what? We're
over.
back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story is... Oh, no,
Monitor
not
room.
again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you,
Better look at
after
these
everything we've been
monitors,
through,
Matt.
you... Oh, I can't take this
Blank.
anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Wait, I wanted to look at the monitors. I noticed some weird stuff about them last time. This time we aren't gonna follow the line. Right? Yeah?
You know what, Stanley?
go through
I
4,
say
3,
forget
7.
the adventure
Yeah,
line.
that's the
What's it
idea.
ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
I know this game pretty well.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
If it was my choice of a story, I'd want there to be plenty of choices.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine. Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits. Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
You could open those doors and we could go
So-
explore somewhere.
Okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we?
Oh,
Eventually.
noise warning, by the way.
Well, in the meantime...
It's not a particularly loud noise, it's just annoying. Yeah, that's the end of this episode, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more, please subscribe. If you are newly subscribed and you want to know when I bring out or come out with new videos, shoot, what's the word? Right, ring the bell icon, and that way you'll get notifications. And if you have any ideas for how I can improve, leave them in the comments down below. Hey, I'm actually being timely about exiting the game when I hit the end of my outro.